and welcome back to Asia Now. My name is Alex, and in this video I'll tell you about police have a person of interest in the death of that tourist Michaela Makova in Boracay, tourists fined for dancing provocatively, 4 foreigners arrested for illegal gambling, 2 shoplifters caught on CCTV, a Cebu school is placed under state of emergency, plus more, beginning with the fan favorite USD to peso exchange rate. Right now, after the past couple of weeks of the market's taking a beating, it's $1 US equal to 57.24. Not looking that great, but it's not gonna break the bank for most of us. Let's go straight into our main story. A person of interest in the killing of the Slovakian tourist in Boracay has claimed he's a witness, not a perpetrator. In his affidavit of confession, alias Mick, real name withheld, 28 years old, a resident of Boracay Island, identified his 2 friends, alias Jello and alias JR, as the ones who allegedly assaulted and took the life of Michaela Makova. Mick was arrested on March 14th in a drug buy-bust operation 2 days after Makova's body was discovered at an abandoned chapel in Zone 3, Sitio wherever in Boracay. On March 16th, he was charged in court. Mick claimed that while in detention, his conscience weighed on him, prompting him to testify against his 2 companions. The next day, he had called the police officers and expressed his desire to provide a statement. Mick recounted that on March 10th, he tended to his kayak business before heading to a friend's house for drinks. He later asked Jello and JR to join him, but they left when their friend was not home. At around 6:10, while standing in front of a hotel, they saw Makova arrive. Mick claimed he did not know her. Jello had a brief conversation with Makova, and the 4 of them decided to go to the abandoned chapel. Jello allegedly held Makova's wrist and led the way. Initially, she did not resist, but upon arrival, she tried to break free. Mick said he was distracted by his phone when he suddenly heard a loud smack. To his shock, he saw JR holding a piece of wood after striking Makova on the back of her head. JR then allegedly hit her 2 more times, causing her to lose consciousness and collapse. Jello and JR then carried Makova inside the chapel and placed her on the floor. Mick later saw Jello with his shorts pulled down and questioned what happened. He claimed immediately left upon hearing nearby voices. Mick said he went to drink at a friend's house, and 30 minutes later, Jello and JR arrived but did not discuss what happened. 2 days later, he was shocked to learn that the foreign tourist had been found not alive in that area. Mick's statement aligns with medical and legal findings, which confirmed that Makova passed away from blunt force injuries to the head. An autopsy also confirmed that she was assaulted sexually. However, police investigators are relying on scientific evidence, including DNA testing, to strengthen the case. According to the Special Investigation Task Group, the case is already 80% solved. Wow, some details, very sad to hear something like this to go happen. I mean, I don't think it really matters whether it's a tourist or a foreigner, but I know that's a big topic. Given the fact that they have businesses already, friends, residents of Boracay, one can safely say there are locals, Filipinos perhaps. It's not sure 100%. Like I said, I don't think it matters. That's not the point in this case. The point is someone lost their life in a very tragic incident. I hope this somehow, I don't know what can come out of this, but something positive for those of us traveling alone to be more aware of our surroundings. Do not go drinking with people you don't know, perhaps, at least not in an abandoned chapel. I don't want to blame her, of course, but I'm saying hopefully we can be a bit more aware of our surroundings. There's no other positive thing I could think of coming out of this. It's just a tragic incident. I hope those who are responsible are held accountable. Also, I know this person said this and that, but it could be one of those cases where they try to basically get ahead of the game and get a plea deal and just point fingers at the other people. Because of my assumption, the other 2 are going to be like, no, it was this dude that did it. Anyways, that is the latest, all the details. I'll try to include as much of those censored words into this when I edit this. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think of the latest updates regarding this sad, tragic story. Let's stay in the Philippines. Next up, the Buhisan Elementary and Night High School in the southern part of Cebu City has been placed under a state of emergency following the discovery of cracks in the school and the buildings. Over 1,000 students are affected by the declaration. I'm so happy they caught this before anything bad happens. A lot of times these buildings, they can be very old, maybe neglected by management or, no maintenance done. So I'm glad somebody caught this, hopefully preventing a severe tragedy in the future, saving a bunch of lives. So let's see what happens with this one in the future. Next up, let's go to Thailand quickly. So 2 Dutch tourists have been fined for dancing provocatively on Bangla Road in Phuket. The incident took place near Soy Sea Dragon at around 10:20 p.m. with footage of the suggestive movements quickly spreading online. Patang police identified the woman and deemed the behavior, quote, shameful in public. After being taken in for questioning, they admitted that they were filming content for social media. They were each fined 2,000 bahts for public indecency. That's like $60 for public indecency under Thai law that prohibits exposing one's body in a manner considered offensive. The case serves as a reminder to both tourists and locals that Thai culture norms and legal restrictions must be respected, especially in public spaces. While Bangla Road is known for its vibrant nightlife, authorities continue to crack down on inappropriate behavior that could impact the country's reputation. Now, if you've been to Thailand and to any of these red light districts or just like nightclubs or nightlife areas, stuff like this happens like all the time, but I've seen lately that Thailand is trying to at least enforce some of their cultural norms, some of the rules, fine people, arrest people. There's a lot of chaos in some of these areas. Some of you may have nothing to do with this because let's not forget, Thailand has about 99% of other types of tourists that go there. They just enjoy the beautiful beaches, the culture, Muay Thai, the food, the temples, all that stuff, right? I made my percentages off a bit. My point is there's a whole other side of it too. Most of the negative or news articles we hear comes from people just getting a little carried away, enjoying their life, enjoying their night out. So stuff like this does happen. Speaking of enjoying the night out, let's read some more misbehaving tourist story from Thailand. A viral social media post has sparked police hunt for 2 foreign men caught stealing from a shop in Koh Phangan. CCTV footage from the store Sprout captured the pair taking items without paying. The store owner publicly called on them to return the goods or face legal consequences. The post gained traction quickly in the local Facebook group, Koh Phangan, with both tourists and residents encouraged to help identify the culprits. Koh Phangan police have launched an investigation warning that failure to return the stolen items could result in criminal charges. The case comes amid a rise in petty crime on the island, which has become a major tourist hub due to its full moon parties and laid-back beach lifestyle. Business owners remain on high alert as reports of theft and unruly behavior have increased in recent months. Authorities continue to monitor security concerns, urging visitors to respect local laws. The outcome of this case could set an example for how Thailand deals with foreign shoplifters in tourist areas. I've mentioned before that Thailand authorities are still very, very lenient on tourists. So hopefully some stuff can happen where it can deter tourists from misbehaving and stealing hard-earned Thai people's items or money. Let's go back to the Philippines. 4 Koreans involved in illegal online gambling arrested in Pampanga. 2 of the suspects with red notice from Interpol. Wanted man's doing bad things in the Philippines. Here's the thing, man. If it's like online criminal activity, why is you gotta be in the Philippines, man? Online is online. No, am I like crazy or something? I don't know. But more and more stories like this from all around Asia, especially scamming is becoming a big problem down here. I've noticed it's not just dating scamming, right? There's so many different types of scams out there, as I mentioned in another video. So whenever you're coming here, spending money, doing anything, just ensure that you are basically interacting with people who are legit. Do what you got to do to verify them, ask for identification, look at the business, the reviews, how long they've been posting things, whatever you got to do to protect yourself. And then a tour at the newly opened Davao del Sur State College Regional Coffee Innovation Center and Museum in Barangay Mati, Digos, Davao del Sur on Wednesday. That's a lot of names. The center aims to advance coffee science, enhance production, and honor the rich history of the coffee in Davao del Sur. It will be a hub for research, education, and cultural preservation. Yeah, Filipino coffee is delicious. I know they got a bunch of brands themselves. Bo's Coffee, I believe. Pickup Coffee is becoming very popular. Figaro as well. So, yeah, I think, yeah, I like it. I like Filipino coffee. It's delicious. Yeah, I'd rather eat or drink coffee at any of those locations instead of Starbucks. And then, following the Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines' ban on power banks exceeding 160 watts hour for flights, 6 airlines have implemented new restrictions. These airlines include South Korea Airlines, EVA Airlines, China Airlines, Thai Airways, Singapore Airlines, and Scoot. The restrictions range from bans on charging power banks, storage limitations, to prohibiting use on board. These changes are in response to safety concerns, especially after an incident in South Korea involving a power bank caused fire. The CAAP's new guidelines allow power banks up to 100 watt an hour without approval, while those between 100 and 160 require airline authorization. MAC-10 Cebu International Airport management supports these measures, but is awaiting further implementation guidelines. Whoa, so if you're flying with any of those airlines, be sure you can contact them or find out if you can bring on your power bank. As some of these flights are very long, you need some extra battery so you can watch your Netflix, TV shows, or do what you gotta do on your phone, tablet, laptop, whatever device, because those flights can be extremely long. Typically nowadays, if my flight's over 5 hours, I try to sleep, take a small sleeping pill or something, because I just can't. My bony ass, man, I need like to sit on the pillows, you know. People put them on the back, but I put it on my ass. Okay, let's finish up with a feel-good story. The Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines, LAUDS, is that how you say LAUDS? L-A-U-D-S, LAUDS? LAUDS security guard Ria Tusa, who found and returned a handbag containing about 146,000 pesos in other items left in Hawaii-bound elderly American passengers at Laog International Airport earlier today. Another employee at an airport returning found money nearly $3,000. Good for her. I hope she was lauded or lauded. It's lauded, right? I've heard that word, lauded. With some money instead of good praises. I hope somebody gave her some financial rewards. And that's basically the top stories for today. Now it's time for our segment Yesterday Today, where I read some of the most popular comments regarding our previous video. ZZ Top says, thank goodness arrest those fake vloggers. Retired Duke says, Alex, please don't put yourself down, my friend. You're no idiot behind a camera. You work hard to bring us the news and are very good at it. Keep up the great work. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the positive feedback regarding that comment yesterday. It's funny because I meant to delete that part. Like, 2025 and we're still like doing this kind of stuff. There's got to be some diplomatic way, you know? Who am I though? I'm just a foreigner. I'm just an idiot behind a camera. But I just completely forgot, or whatever happened, I've gone ahead and anyway, so thank you guys for all the support as always. The sociopath said, or the sociopath, woo. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The Philippines House should seriously hold hearings on retired expat vloggers. They should call at least 10 of them to testify and explain their content. The garbage they produce needs to be scrutinized. If they don't show up, pull their visas. Good stuff, but I don't know if they do anything bad enough to be pulling their visas. Yeah, you may not agree with it. Maybe they're doing some stuff that's not cool, but if you can just give an example, I think that'd be great. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.